everybody, and good evening. I would like to introduce you to Sam. What a good boy, Sam. If you're watching the replay, don't forget that you can definitely touch the screen and still give hearts. Hey there, Sherry. And it looks like some other people. Kaylin's jumping in. Awesome. Dog Mama's here. Hello. Ashley Page is here. Sarah Baker's here. Hey, Sam, sit. Good boy. Sam is here, and I'll show you around. We are up in New York. We just got up here today. And so we have Molly and Abby. Good evening, Sarah Baker. Bonds in Maryland is here. Hey, Lori, how are you? Hope Jimmy is doing just fine. Antonia, hello. Long time no see. And I just wanted to show you guys some stuff that Sam is working on. And he's got some distractions around him, so I'll show you. He has, hello, City Dog Expert. He's got Millie is a dog in for training, and she's tethered right there. Abby is just hanging out, hoping maybe we'll drop some treats. And Molly is milling around the other room back here. But I am going to, here she comes. Hey, Molly. And Sam hasn't met these dogs. So I'm working on him being super calm and respectful around them, but not necessarily to go meet them. Back off. Good. Because I want him to be able to work when there are distractions around him. So I'm going to go put the camera up, and I'm going to go work him. So hang on, I'm going to put the camera on a tripod. Don't knock the tree over, Sam. He is huge. He's actually bigger than my German Shepherd. Hang on just a second here. Sorry, this gets a little crazy. Okay, now I just have to turn. And I think we are good to go. Awesome. So hey, those of you that are new to following me, I always like to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Kim Greco, and I own a dog training company called Paws and Possibilities, and I'm the creator of our online dog training program called Manners Matter. Sherry, what breed is Sam? He's a mix, and I think he's a Rottweiler mix, but he's so tall. He's actually taller than my German Shepherd, so it's super fun to work with him. And he, hello, hey, Elias, how are you? Good evening. Sam has had, he really didn't appreciate it if anybody told him to not do something, and so that's really what he's working on. He needs to be able, for us to be able to tell him, for somebody to tell him, don't do that, and have him be able to listen. So he ran into some issues with some children. I think most recently that the biggest issue, or the most dangerous issue, is that he grabbed onto a child's sweatshirt and pulled the kid across the yard and wouldn't let go. And that was not a fun experience for the child, but the dangerous part of that was that the sweatshirt was sort of starting to choke on their neck a little bit, so it was a little scary, obviously, for the mom when she couldn't manage or get her dog to stop. So Sam is really just learning sort of all of the basics, and hello, by the way, hola, all the basics for everyday obedience, manners, not pulling on the leash, letting us tell him. That's the big thing, is that we just need to be able to tell him if he's doing something wrong, and it needs to not be the end of the world for him. So I'm going to get, my two girls are playing here. I'm going to actually tilt the camera just a little more so you'll see, more of the floor. Hang on, going for a ride. Oh, I'm just knocking the tripod. Okay. So I'm going to go work him a little bit, and then I'll come back and answer any questions that you might have. So he is on an e-collar. I'll be clicker training, and I'll be using the e-collar. And this e-collar is on level 1, if you can see that. So when I push the button, you might see this red light up. I'm pushing the button to teach him with the e-collar right now. He's super sensitive. Hello, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. I am doing just fine, thanks. Hope you guys are all doing great as well. So let me get to work with Sam. Again, I'll work him for a few minutes. If you guys have any questions at all, I'm going to answer some questions as soon as we're done. Cool, awesome. So let me get started with the girls. Out of the way. Abby. Move. Move. Good girl. Sam, place. Good. Good boy. Okay. Okay. Good boy. Where'd you go, boy? Sit. wouldn't hold a downstay a few days ago, so that's something that I'm clicker training him, that when I tell him to lie down, he needs to stay lying down until, Molly, no, back off, down, good, good, Molly got a little too close to him, good boy. Nice. I like the eye contact there, that he's not hopping back up, and he is also looking at me. That's beautiful. Molly, Good, Sam. Good. Good. Okay, good boy. Pretty good boy. Place. Good. Backwards. Good. Good boy. Abby, it's enough. Abby girl, enough. Up, up. Up, up. Good. Good. Down. Good. Good. Way to go, boy. Way to go, boy. Way to go, boy. Yes, you are the boy. Good, good, good. Good. Okay. Good. Place. Nice. We have distractions galore in every direction. Good. I'm just feeding him his dinner. Okay. Good boy. Sit. Good. Molly, my goodness. Down. Good boy. Good boy. You okay? Down. Good, so that's his common, like as soon as he's done chewing his food, he wants to hop right back up. So it was good that he then easily corrected and went right back down. That was nice. Good. Very, very nice. So it's pretty simple stuff, but the rules are really clear on what he is and is not allowed to do. Good boy. Okay. And let me see if you guys have, hopefully you won't have any questions or too many questions about that. It seems pretty simple stuff he's working on. Let me move this so you guys can see me. And I don't have to bend over. Hello. Awesome. So it's really simple stuff, just repetition for him, and my expectations are pretty high that he'd be able to behave. You see Millie in the background? Yeah, she's doing so. You probably heard her in the background. She's tethered to the chair in the corner, and Abby was trying to play with her. For part of that, you just bought a clicker tonight. That's so awesome. Good, Sherry. So you should be an expert at this point on being able to use it. Good. So sit. Good. And I'm just gonna do my classic, like, stepping on the leash here so that he can just lie down and be calm. Make sure these girls aren't too close. Good boy. So yeah, he's already lying down. He might hit the tripod a little. If it wiggles, that's him bumping into it. They all look great. Oh, thank you, Joy. Yeah, they're doing terrific. So Millie just had a great time. Darren was here and his 3 kids. So this is sort of Millie's mom. Joy is talking about Millie, and I was thinking about doing another Periscope later, letting Millie and Abby and Molly running around and playing rampant. But Millie is getting more and more interested in playing. So does he have any dog issues? Dog mama, that's a great question. He, as far as I know, hasn't really socialized much with other dogs. And interestingly, when he was with one of my other trainers for a few days, another dog kind of got really nervous anywhere near him. But we didn't really know much about what that meant because we don't know much about that other dog. But when he came over to my house yesterday for the training program, my two dogs, Molly and Abby, barked at him and were highly reactive towards him as soon as he walked in a space, which is very, very rare for Molly and Abby. And so my guess is that he has pretty unsettled energy when it comes to other dogs. He ignores them for the most part, which is great, but I'm not going to have him interact with other dogs until I'm more confident that I'm also able to tell him no effectively if he's doing something wrong, without risk of thinking he's going to turn and try to bite me if I tell him that. So at this point, I'm just working him around other dogs, but not looking for him to interact with other dogs. And he's doing that beautifully, which is really great. And what's funny is that for a lot of dogs, that's actually pretty hard to work and stay focused in and around other dogs as distractions. So, but he's doing great. So that was a good question. Yeah, most of his stuff though, he's got, he lives in a house with, they've got kids, and then their kids have friends coming over, and so he needs to be very confident and comfortable. He looks good. Yeah, he looks great with the other dogs right there. I haven't seen any issues. In fact, in the car on the way up here today, the 3 small dogs were crated in separate crates, and then he was just seat belted, so he was even just lying down and sleeping right next to their crate. He's not showing any negative energy towards them or reactivity towards them at all, which is fantastic. I think I'll have to look at my notes. The family may also have a cat, so I think he's probably pretty comfortable in that regard with other animals. But yeah, his big thing is just, if somebody told him don't do that, he would probably turn and just bite you. So that was not acceptable behavior, and we just wanted him to learn. He's super sensitive, but we just wanted him to learn how we could tell him if he's doing something wrong and not have it be the end of the world. So it's literally like he had to learn that process. And he is doing fantastic, so I just wanted to show you some of the things that we're working on. He'll have a really strong place command so that his family can use that both in the house and maybe even in the backyard, which is where a lot of his issues have happened in the past. So he can be integrated with the family, but doesn't always have to have complete freedom to just go off and do whatever he wants, because sometimes that for him escalates to the point where he then doesn't make good choices. So this is getting him more and more used to the fact that he can be in and around and amongst the hub of activity, but not have to be right in the middle of the activity. So he's doing really good. He's doing super. He hasn't tried to bite anybody since the first day we had him. That's also really good. And I'm super proud of how far he's come in just a short amount of time. We've only had him for, I think, 4, maybe 5 days. So he is doing fantastic. I just took him for a walk. Tonight there was a live nativity at a church down the street. So there's a huge group of people, and he walked by and through all of them beautifully. So we're super proud of him, really excited to see how well he's doing, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. So I think that's it. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. If you guys want to see the puppies playing on Periscope later, I'm happy to also broadcast that. Where are the dogs? Where are the dogs? If you just got here, one is at my feet. Molly, leave it. One is at my feet, and look at this, the others are sleepy. Hang on. Molly, don't come through here. Good girl. Let me see if I can bend the tripod. There is Abby. Let's see if I can also get you to see Millie. Oh, yeah, there's Millie. So Abby and Millie are now sleeping. And the big guy, the big guns, is with me. If you're just getting here, you maybe didn't get a chance to see him. He is pretty big. See if you can get this. Good? Yeah, I mean, he comes almost up to my leg. Here, good. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Way to go, boy. Good. Awesome. Okay. This way. Good. Nope, leave it. Good, Abby. Good girl. Good. Awesome. So I think that's it, you guys. He's doing super. All the dogs are doing great. Everybody's just kind of, I'm worried he's gonna knock part of the tree over if he gets too close just because he's so big. So yeah, if you guys want to see these 3 girls playing Periscope a little while later, I might broadcast that one also. But otherwise, you guys, thanks. I know some of you shared this broadcast with your friends and family. I appreciate that. On Twitter and Facebook. If you're watching live, you can share it on Periscope. And I always appreciate when you see content that you like, if you share that with people so we can spread the message. I definitely love all the hearts. Thank you very much for that as well. And I'm going to go finish giving this guy his dinner. And we will be back a little bit later if you want to see these guys all playing. Look at that. You're going to get to see them playing right now. But, oh, Joy, I got to get out of your way, Joy, so you can watch this. Joy's mom, Millie's mom, is watching this Periscope. So the all-white dog in the background, who is tethered. So, Abby, you're making it a little hard for Millie, tethered right there. But I will untether her so that they can play. I'll put Sam away so he won't be in the middle of it. And I'll be back to Periscope in just a few minutes. Alrighty. Oh, look at Abby. How cute is she? All right, we'll be right back in a few minutes if you want to watch these guys playing. Take care, you guys. Have a great night.